Okay, so here we are. It is Monday, July 4th, the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. So anyway, I'm just crawling into bed. Yes, it's still light outside. You can see it's still light outside. But I have my first day of work tomorrow, and so I really want to get to sleep. And I don't want to, so I'm going to bed now. I am going to do a little work in bed before I go all the way down, but I'm out. So hopefully I can get to sleep before 12. Last night I got to sleep about, I don't know, but it was better than I had been doing. So I was really happy. So yeah, I've been getting really agitated at night. Like I'm fine the rest of the day, and then at night I'm just like a little neurotic or something. I don't think neurotic's the right word. Really anxious. Anyway, and yeah, like I can't calm myself down, and it's really kind of crazy. So anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I'm a little all over the place, as you can tell. I did a lot of things today, though. I ran to the store I had to, okay. I'm so sorry. My brain is like going, here, this, no, this, that one, no, that one. So, let me try to take it in order to try to give myself something to latch on to. Did my walk. All the stuff went brilliantly today. Did my, what do you call it? I call it the ice queen, because I do the cold showers. I did that today. It went really well. I made a little tiny pie, like a Marie Callender size pot pie, but it was Marie Callender's as well, but it was like a berry pie, and I had that for 4th of July with some hot dogs. But I forgot to eat the potato salad that I made, but I had some yesterday, so it's okay. So anyway, let's see, dealt with some bill stuff with my brother, and now ran to Goodwill to get outfits, because the outfits that my cousin got for me didn't arrive yet, so I have to wait for those. So anyway, but like, these are quality problems, right? I had to go to Goodwill to shop. I like shopping, even at Goodwill. So so I got that done, and came in. I didn't do anything, but I was supposed to rest today, so I didn't do any other, I didn't do any other things. But I got the gardening done this morning, and got all those things. It's all becoming a unit called Morning Routine, which has all of these things in it, and I will put them all in there for you so that I don't have to speak them, because that'll take forever. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm doing today. All right. Talk to you later. I just have a minute here before I get in bed, but I had my first day of work today. It is about 11:30, so I need to get I need to get laying down because I need to be asleep. But I had a really good day. I had to take a cool shower when I got home because I got heated up in the car on the way back, but I have a plan to fix that tomorrow. I've scouted out some parking places that have a little bit more shade right about when I'm going to be leaving. So I'm hoping that helps me. I don't have air conditioning in my car, so the other thing too is I stopped on the way home to get a burger at a drive-thru, and I will not do that tomorrow. I will come straight home, period. And yeah, So, because I actually felt fine when I walked in the house, and then it like crept up on me. So, but it was so nice to leave work and feel clear-headed and like, I could actually do this. Yeah. So we'll see. There are some things that are kind of confusing to figure out, but I think they're confusing for everybody when they start. So I don't think it's something I can't learn. It's just computer programming. And then the other thing is, yeah. So, but I took a second cold shower because I took one this morning before, I did my whole plan in the morning. I did skip the storage sales, and I may do that again tomorrow. I have to water my plants every day, so that has to happen. But anyway, I might just truncate that because I decided that I should sleep a little bit more rather than get up at the, I was going to say say something I shouldn't say. Get up at the crack of dawn. That's what I'll say. Anyway, okay, well, I'm amused now, so yay. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to just leave it at that. Okay, so it's a real short one today. Have a good night. Hope you rest well. Hey, good afternoon. I am sitting on my porch just wanting to get this done because I want to go to bed because I'm really kind of tired. And I had a really good day. I just am trying to get through the rest of my agenda. Now, remember that my agenda, I don't have to do what I have on my agenda. I want to do what is on my agenda. I'm trying to grow at a very rapid pace. I'm trying to go from 0 to 80 in my finances. I'm trying to just like reboot everything, trying to get a feeling of the person I used to be, and trying to get that, in my heart and in my mind and my mindset and all of those things. And so, yeah, that's what I'm working at. This channel is all about me telling the world, because I feel like if I speak to YouTube and I say that I'm going to do something, I'm telling the whole world that I'm going to do something. It's a way for me to hold myself accountable because I'm an honest person. It also has become a way because my memory is kind of spotty, especially my short-term memory, and sometimes I get really good ideas when I'm talking like this, but I will forget them. And so reviewing my week has been like when I go and edit the video and I'm reviewing the week, it's been invaluable. So anyway, but this week has been really, really great. I have, oh gosh, my job this week, keeping on track with just about everything. When I do work, it is 5 or 6 hours, and I just I kind of, this week at least, until I get used to doing it, I've been, some of the things that I usually have on my agenda, I've been kind of knocking off my agenda. But I'm definitely getting up in the morning. I am going to get up earlier and earlier. Tonight, I'm really tired already, and that's great because it's not very late. And I'm going to see if I can get to sleep early. Fingers crossed. So, yeah. So anyway, I don't want to blab anymore, but that's my Wednesday. So, yeah. So, we'll talk to you later. Hi, I just got back from my walk, but it's really late. It's after 9. It's almost 10 probably. Anyway, I'm just checking in. I've got a lot of really great things that happened today. I'm so grateful for this job opportunity that I'm doing now because I think it's going to really work out. And it's going to also allow me to stretch and grow, and that's really great. So anyway, I will catch you tomorrow, but I just wanted to check in. So anyway, you guys have a really good night. Hi. Happy Friday. It's Friday. I had to think about it for a second. Well, I've gotten some things done. I worked on my silver today. And let's see, what else did I do? Got my walk in, but late. Kind of laid me out for a little bit. But I've done some donations today that have been just beautiful. There's I guess a refugee family that is in need. And so we donated our TV, and because we don't use it at all. We're always on our phones or our tablets. So we donated that, and I donated a set of dishes that I got from Mom a couple Christmases ago, maybe 3 Christmases ago. Anyway, and just it was so it was a good day. It was and I got to rest. I watched 2 movies, which is just I hardly ever slow down enough to do that. So it was a lovely day. I needed to rest. Oh, part of me, my MS was saying, "Girl, you better lay down." So I did. So anyway, yeah, so that's about it for today. I feel like I'm all over the place, and I am all over the place. But it's an extraordinary week. There have been some wonderful things that have happened, and I'm really proud of some of the things that have happened. I think I've figured a couple of things out. I don't really want to talk about them on here, which is unusual for me, but it's something to do with something that isn't purely mine to discuss, let's just say. So I just don't need to share it because it's not mine to share, if that makes sense. So anyway, yeah. So I will talk to you all later, and I'm just gonna dig back in. I am getting through the next week. I ordered groceries today, and they're supposed to be here now, but they haven't arrived yet, but that's okay. They'll show up tomorrow, and I'll get it. I ordered everything so I can have meals prepared ahead of time for UPW, which is next week. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I will be doing little clips, but I'm going to be very easy on myself as far as I mean, I'm sure I'll come on here and gush how wonderful it is, but I'm not going to, it's like, I don't know, going on your honeymoon and expecting to report in. I'm not gonna worry about it, right? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I probably will check in, but if it happens every day, I don't know. So anyway, but I am preparing for that and getting ready so that I can have the best time possible. I paid a lot of money for it, so pardon me. I paid a lot of money for the program, so I really want to step up and do it as well as I possibly can. I have discovered, I figured out, I don't know if I shared that with you guys here. It was a really big discovery. What I decided was that even though sometimes we push ourselves really far, and physically pushing yourself physically is part of what Tony Robbins does to get your brain not to think about all the past stuff and all of the old beliefs and the old beliefs that are holding you back. So he kind of short circuits your old beliefs, keeps on interrupting those patterns so that he can help you create new patterns, and you decide all the way along the way what those patterns are. So it's you know, it's all you. It's all comes from you. But anyway, so I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm looking forward to the way I'm feeling already, and, you know, hitting the ground running. And yeah, so it's going to be great. And I am not going to blab anymore because it's almost 5 minutes at this point. So anyway, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so what my big discovery was, and this is actually recording this after I recorded what you're going to see next. But I wanted to come in because I didn't say in that one what was my big discovery this week. Okay, so my big discovery is that, okay, so as I said, Tony Robbins, he makes you jump up and down, and it kind of like short circuits your old beliefs so that you can input your new beliefs. Okay, he helps you input your new beliefs. And one of the things that I have been worried about is that process wouldn't really work, because I would be in this place where I'm in my head saying, but I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. And it's kind of like grounding the belief further in that I don't want, rather than replacing things that I do want. Okay? So, but what I figured out is that just because I can't push myself physically right now, because I really can't. If I push myself physically, I can be down for days. So I will push myself to a point, but I know that in order to do it's a 4-day event, 4 days. And I'm going to have to be very physically active during that time. So, yeah. So, with that in mind, yeah, I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So what I finally came up with a solution. Now, I was worried about, well, I'm worried about a lot. I was worried about a lot of things. I solved every individual thing that I was worried about. I was worried that my memory doesn't work really well, especially for okay, there are these things called rants. And it's just where you kind of get yourself going emotionally, and you just rant about whatever it is you want to talk about. And stuff comes out that you really want to write down. But my memory doesn't work well enough for me to write it down, even if I stop immediately. Anyway, so what I have done to fix that is I have ranted into a tape recorder. The problem with that for Tony Robbins events is sometimes you use the information that you ranted immediately in the very next thing. So I don't have time to edit and do all of that. But what I do have time to do, is use the speech to text on my phone. And so I'm going to use the speech to text on my phone and do the rants that way. And then, yes, there will be mistakes because speech to text is not perfect, but I'll be able to figure out what it was saying. So I've solved that situation. Okay. The other situation that I needed to solve was this thing that I just spoke of. And I was really worried on two fronts. One, that I wouldn't have enough stamina for the whole weekend. And number two, that the process wouldn't work because I wouldn't be able to push myself to my limit. Right? Because if I push myself to the point where I'm starting to feel it, I'm in trouble physically. For my MS is like saying, no, that ain't gonna work, girl. Okay, so, and I've got some precautions if I do push too hard, and it may happen. I've got my cold shower I can take. I'm gonna have cold water, of course, in the fridge, ready to guzzle that down. Whatever I need to do, I've got those things planned. I've also lowered the air conditioning in the front room so that it's a lot colder in there. And I am going to be a lot different. Okay, so, sorry, I had a text come up and I had to swipe it away. And so, but the third thing, which is the thing that's the really big thing, because it finally calmed me down, because I was really freaking out about it. Okay, so, because I can't push myself physically, and one of my questions was this: what do people do that are more limited than I am? Because, okay, Tony has this thing called the triad. And on the bottom of the triad is your physiology. And he has a saying called physiology first. Well, if you have MS, you could see where I'm going with this maybe. I was like, well, but I can't always do physiology first. What do I do? What do I do? You know, that's where I was. Okay, so physiology is one side of the triad. Your language, there's something else in there. I'll put it all here so that you can see it. Anyway, these are the sides of the triad, and the base is physiology. And if you can do physiology, it absolutely guides your focus. So it's focus, language, it's something with language too. Anyway, it's language and belief or something like that. Anyway, focus, language, and physiology. And I was really worried, because if the base is physiology and I can't always do physiology, like, what am I going to do? But what I figured out is this: I can always do the breath. I can always do the breath. I ask myself, well, like, what does someone that's stuck in a wheelchair and can't get up and do their physiology, what do they do? Like what do they do? You know, like what's the thing that comes around there? And it really is, you know, if I'm in my bed and I'm breathing the way I would if I was jumping up and down, that breath is still going to guide my process. And I believe that fully. So, and the thing that came back to me was when I did Tony Robbins before, because I did do it before, because I had that physiology piece, I was always certain that I had control of the reins, that I could make happen whatever I needed to have happen. So yeah, so this gives me that certainty back, and I am loving it. Now, maybe that's why I kind of like, I don't know. I got through my Wednesday and I was like, okay, I'm tired now. You know, So maybe that was one of the reasons why. I don't know. I mean, with work, when I said I got through my, I actually worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Anyway, but when I got through with my week, I was like, oh my gosh. It was kind of an emotional thing until then for me. So maybe that's why I'm so tired. And that's okay. So anyway, I made a really good dinner tonight. I took pork chops and I trussed them. You know, they have these things, they're needles that you use on meat, right? And so what I did was I took 2 thinly cut pork chops and I stuffed it, and then I did string all around the outside. I sewed it up. And it was good. It was really good. So I thought that was pretty clever. Anyway, so it had spinach and some goat cheese and what was the other thing? Oh, sun-dried tomatoes. Yum, yum. Very good. Anyway, so I did that for dinner. It was lovely. And some peas. I love peas. Anyway. And, but I wanted to tell you about this. And you're going to see another one right after this, because I also did another recording. So, anyway. Okay. And I think I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey there. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Anyway, I had a rest day. I did get one thing done today. Oh, pardon me. I planted some seeds. I planted some lettuce. I planted some lettuce out in the yard for the rabbits too. I thought that was kind of nice, and they can just keep it trimmed down. I planted it really close together for them, so I thought that might be kind of fun. And there are some rabbits that come in our yard, and I thought, oh, they would like that. I don't know what I'm starting. Maybe I shouldn't do it at all, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't feel well at all today, so I had some things that I was gonna kind of get going on, but honestly, I have work tomorrow. I'm kind of concerned. I like the idea of having a job, and I like the idea of making my own money, and yeah, so I'm kind of, yeah, we'll see. I didn't feel good yesterday, and I didn't feel good today, so I rested both days. And if work is going to be like work 3 days, rest for 2 days, I don't know. So anyway, but I did take my walk. I did do all of that. So we'll see. I shouldn't be worried, but I am, because I need to just stay where I am right now and not worry about future, right? Just stay where I am, stay the course. The decisions will be in my future, and I will make them as I come to them. I don't need to, yeah. But, yeah. So, and I want to keep my focus on what I want. That is part of why I do this, though, to do this exact thing that I'm doing here. Is talk my way out of where I am in my head, kind of. And where I am in my head right now is a little bit doubtful about job, blah, 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 blah. But, I'll get it to work. One really good thing is I go in tomorrow early. I go in tomorrow at noon, and I get out, so I'm not going to have to search for that parking place in the shade, because when I leave, it'll be like, I think 5 o'clock or something like that. So, I'll be able to be okay with that. So anyway, this is the last day of the week, and I may pop in and do a little segment later, because, okay, one thing that's been happening that's been really great is my janning every week. And part of the janning process is to review the week and celebrate the things that went really well. And there were quite a few things that went really well this week. So, I can't think of them all now, but what happens is when I go back and I review my week, and while I'm putting my video together, I'm reviewing my week, and then I can have a whole list of things that I can celebrate. And so what I'd like to do, actually, you know what I'm going to do next week? I'm going to do the editing and then talk about the weekly celebration instead of, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So anyway, so I'll talk to you guys later. I may pop back in. So anyway, bye for now. So this is the way we're going to do it this week, and I'm going to make this really short. I am going to just do a separate video next week, and instead of doing like what happened today, I'm just going to do a week in review. But today, what I did was I placed all of my end of the day went wells together. So at the end of each day, if you don't remember, at the beginning of the day I do gratefuls, and at the end of the day I do went wells. So I do 3 gratefuls in the morning and 3 gratefuls or 3 went wells in the evening. And so what I did was I took all of my went wells and I put them in a Well, you'll be able to read them all. Now, they are backwards because I posted them in my week. I posted them from today back. So, and I've done the same thing for my gratefuls so I can see my gratefuls as well. So this week, that's how I'm going to take care of it, because otherwise this is going to be incredibly long and I don't want to do that to you. But next week I have a better plan, and that's the whole thing. Don't beat yourself up. Just make a better plan if you don't like the way it went. So anyway, that's it. So yeah, triumphs. All right, talk to you guys later. Take good care of yourself and take good care of each other.
Made to look